Last week saw an exciting few days of racing with 300 chases, and the big one being at Cheltenham with the Princess Royal Challenge Cup held on Gold Cup Day, often known as the Amateurs Gold Cup. There were 23 runners with 13 British trained horses, 10 of which came from the point-to-point fields, and it was an exciting race. Barton Snow finished ahead of It's On The Line. Barton Snow was partnered by Henry Crowe and given a quite frankly sublime ride, and was trained by Joe O'Shea. Third was another British trained horse, Music Drive, ridden by Ellie Colwood and trained by Kelly Morgan. And fourth was Golden Sun, trained by Paul Nicholls and ridden by Olive Nicholls. There were 3 meetings on the Saturday, including at Howick, where I was spectating. There was a 7-race card there, which saw Zach Baker have a double in both the Hunt members and restricted on Character Donfer and Is Our Otis. James King also rode a double in both the maiden and the intermediate on Share Your Biscuits and Dancing Tree. And Ed Vaughan gave Walking the Line a lovely ride in the earlier maiden race for Chris Barber. At Cothelstone, there were 6 races in the mixed open. Both Tiger by the Tail and One True King had a photo finish and could not be split, meaning good friends Molly Legg and Amy Jones shared the spoils. Famous Clermont, ridden by Milo Herbert, won impressively by 8 lengths in the PPORA Club members race. Hutton Rugby, there was another 6-race card which saw Henry Crowe continue his good week, taking the restricted aboard Baby Chew for Cooper Wilson. Tom Easterby had a very successful day, landing a treble in the mixed open on Somerville Boy, conditions level 2 on Morozov Cocktail, and the maiden on That's Where It's At. Sunday saw a quieter day with only one meeting, which was at Buckfastleigh, with a Blue Mike team who were in attendance to cover the day for the Goffs GB pointing bonus race. Josh Newman and Will Biddick teamed up with Alaska Collonge to win that race by an impressive 19 lengths. Looking ahead to this weekend, coming up, there is plenty of racing up and down the country at Melbourne, St Andrew, Overton, Garthorpe, Siddington, Stonyeston, Kilworthy, Fakenham and Dalton Park. Melbourne St Andrew has 6 races with 63 entries, notably the PPORA Club members race. Francesca Post has Laudable, which is the highest rated horse in the race and gets a £4 allowance. Overton, there are 6 races with 57 entries. There are a couple that could potentially make their racecourse debut in the maiden. Bresel Hill looks to be an interesting horse. She is a half-sister to Jumps winner Preseli Hill and point-to-point winner Rock the Hill. Garthorpe has 6 races with 68 entries. 107 rated Fame and Concrete runs in the JC and PPA Hands and Heels conditions level 2 race. He was a length behind Bowley Bob in Guilsborough Intermediate earlier in March. Siddington has 6 races with 78 entries. Mythbuster looks to be interested in the conditions level 1, ridden and trained by Lily Bradstock. He has won on his last 2 starts, but does carry a penalty, and he's a half-brother to Kicking King. On Sunday, Stonyeston has 6 races with 52 entries. Philum Woods, who has been finishing second on his last few starts, will look to go one better here. Kilworthy has 6 races with 51 entries, and Fakenham has 6 races with 50 entries. Shadows in the Sky is entered for his point-to-point debut. He was third to Enjoy Glen at Fakenham over fences in December. We will also see the Big Lens, who is 4 from 4 in points so far. Finally, Dalton Park has an impressive 74 entries, so we are sure to see some full fields there. And there's an impressive 493 entries over the weekend. And with so many meetings on up and down the country, hopefully you can get to a meeting this weekend. And if you do, happy pointing.